sisi di sini sisi miring, sisi tekan, data, rumus yang kemarin. Tapi tak tetap.
To Mobile Legends! Bang Bang F4 World Championship! Hello everybody, I'm Marakina, your host. And it's a beautiful day here in Jakarta, Indonesia. The world stage where the most dominant teams all across the globe fight for greatness, claiming their right to get in the battlefield and go up against the most powerful games in all the regions. Only one, the greatest of them all, will claim the throne and be the champion of the world. 9 days, 16 teams. They all dare to be great. Now we have the best fans in Indonesia and all the most loyal fans across the globe coming to witness this prestigious event. This is the Mobile Legends Bang Bang F4 World Championship. Now we're going to have a little debate to start off the day. So we're going to join our panelists with Wolf, Carol, join us.
Ini yang ditanya, ini kan sisi miring kan, sisi dari sini. Nah, kalau sisi miring, sisi ini dengan sisi tegak, sisi datar dijumlahkan. Baru nanti ini rumusnya nih. Ini rumusnya sisi miring.
Coming at you live from the wishing wall right outside the indoor stadium here at beautiful Senayan from Jakarta, Indonesia. Selamat sore semua. At your service as always. My name is Leo, joined here by the gentleman. This is Wolf, Miracle, and Assassin Dave. Wolf, you were the one who came in last for the knockout stage. How's Jakarta been so far?
Yeah, I've seen the group stages. I've seen that this will be the hottest of the MU series so far. I'm very excited for that. But Jakarta has been very hospitable. The food is great. The weather is nice. The people are amazing, and I'm very excited for it.
Speaking of the people, Miracle, this is your city. Thanks for welcoming us.
Hey, no problem. Anytime you guys want to visit Jakarta, hit me up.
Dave, I heard some nasi padang has been served.
Yes, I was one of the first person invited to the nasi padang by Miracle. It was delicious. If you're a foreigner like me coming here to watch M4, make sure to get yourself some of those delicious food.
I love it. And ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments, the teams will be making their way into the stadium. They'll be coming in, and I want to hear you make some loud noise. I want them as they come in, because we'll be talking about how they actually, quite literally, made it through group stage, and they ended up in the brackets that they currently are in. Real quick, you were watching. What was it like for you?
Well, yeah, there were a lot of surprises for one, and all of the predictions that I've ever had were, just thrown out the door. And I think that's really what happened with most of the people that we've seen. So most of the people that are looking at M4, so that was very, I would say, surprising.
Oh yeah, just making their way into the stadium is the only representative from the Mekong region. That was MDH Esports. Wolf, talk to us about this Vietnamese squad.
Yeah, there were a lot of expectations from MDH, specifically because they have veterans in the scene, and they also kind of dominated the Mekong qualifier. Unfortunately, we weren't able to see them perform as much as we would have expected them, so hopefully they find something after the group stages to use in the knockouts.
Following them as they enter, it's the kings of MPL men, as Occupy Thrones.
Occupy Thrones, when we're taking a look at their group stage performance, we did not see much. It was, you could kind of say, a bad performance from this team, 0-3. But once again, you gotta give them some leeway because, hey, they were in the same group with Echo, RRQ, and RSG. Look at the team, they're looking really good right now based on scrims. And Maro, this guy was the standout, especially for this team, so look out for him because he's got a lot of crazy picks. for you guys.
And just to add, the Egyptian squad with some Saudis in the mix are super nice dudes.
Oh, yeah.
We see them all the time in the hotel, and they're just always up for a conversation. Making their way now, representing the Khmer, the champions of the recently concluded MPL Cambodia season, it's Burnex Flash.
Yes, you gotta watch out for their marksmen. Their win conditions get heads up farm. This guy's farm is gonna be unstoppable going to the knockout stage against down in the valley. So it's gonna be a tough road ahead.
Oh yeah, and I think we have confirmation that Coach Chico will now be in the mix. He'll be taking back control. Again, thank you so much to manager Lichian for taking care of the knockout of the group stage, but in the knockout stage, we're back in good hands. Last but not least, making their way.
Definitely channeling their championship, their world championship kind of culture in that region, right? We saw FB perform not that great during day one of the group stages, but their second outing when they went in, going up against Brazil, snapping their 33 win streak with a wonderful performance, and you feel the hype, you feel the aggression coming up, not only in game but also outside the game. I'm excited to see more from FB. They didn't have the best result when it comes to the group stages, but I'm sure that come the knockouts, they are now prepared. When we also talked to some of the guys out there, I heard that they are also they're going to be revealing their full form come the knockout stages.
Of these lower bracket squads, you guys feel like one of them might come through and actually show their full potential?
For me, for sure. You know, especially Burnex Flash, it does feel like after losing that first game against Falcon, they, took a step back. They were using a different roster. But with Chuma and Hesa, I do believe we're going to see the best version of Burnex Flash.
All right, I'm so excited. There's more teams making their way into the stadium, but for now, let's go ahead, throw back to the main stage. Mara, what you got?
Our panelists, we're here at the outdoor stadium with LaBelle and the teams that you guys just talked about. MPH Esports, Occupied Roads, Burnex Flash, and S11 Gaming Argentina.
So the M4 group stages are very intimidating. I want to know, for all four of you guys, how does it feel going up against the strongest teams in the world, and how do you prepare for the knockout stages? Let's begin with NDH.
Hello. It's actually a very scary. It has to be a very scary experience because we came from a country with zero competition. So going against one of the top teams in the tournament is a very scary thing.
It's a scary thing, but it's also motivating.
A little bit motivating.
And I'm sure you guys will do well. How about Mara from Occupied Roads?
Yeah, we were excited to play versus those great teams, and it was a really good experience to try our best against them.
And I gotta say, Occupied Roads, in my opinion, you guys did very, very well.
Very well. And Burnex Flash, I'm your ATM.
Can I talk my?
Sure. Do you have a translator? Yes. Just say in your native language.
Nhưng bây giờ sẽ bài chơi khăn mình tán là ban một. Bạn là ban khá chia không là tên bỏ Campuchia một. Hay mà một ông phò đấy hay nhưng bây giờ sẽ bài chất đài.
So, Mr. Translator, what is this?
Yes. From the
Be in front. Show your face to the camera.
We want to show your handsome face. There you go. Help us understand.
us, we from Cambodia team, we very excited to be here. M4 World Champion World. Yes, Chip, we very excited.
It's really very excited. Now we have S11 Gaming Argentina, Kai. Hi. Oh, he has a speech.
Oh, wow.
All right. We're preparing for
Do you
this.
need a translator as well?
We feel enthusiastic and motivated. If we reach this stage, if we goals have shown that we have the ability to be competitive and to represent our team is the best way. To play a good goal in the playoff, you have to stay focused, believe and train hard, which is what we dedicate ourselves since we are young.
Yeah, keeping focused is so important to prepare yourself for the knockout stages.
And speaking of prepared, they're very prepared. We prepared the speech right before coming on stage. Thank you guys so much. Good luck. And now we're going to head on over back to our panelists. Leo.
And just like that, we have another set set of very handsome gentlemen. We got a repeat coming up. Once again, at your service, my name is Leo. This is Mirko. We're joined now by NACD caster, flown in straight from the United States of America. We have Mr. Wagner himself, Trex. How you doing, bud? Of course, we have as well awarded Best Caster, earning him that desk spot from MPL SG Season 4. It's Chase.
Thanks, Leo. You're flattering me, but man, it's great to be here. It's very hype. Jakarta's so welcoming for every single one of us, flown from every single part of the world, including the players as well, fighting for the throne for M4.
All right. Now, with that being said, there's another teams coming in, and they are lower bracket teams. I think we understand the pressure that they're under, and with that being said, specifically for the NA squad, what are you feeling for them?
The Valley, dude. They had a tough time in the group stage, but they also had BGK had a tough time in M3. I don't want to count them out just yet. I think it's just the same thing that we all want to see. We want to see Zayn possibly play damage. We want to see them pick up the pieces and maybe break the meta a little bit. Stop trying to follow what everyone wants them to follow and do it NA style.
I mean, that's more on the Valley, but I think there's pressure on all the bottom bracket teams, right? It's just a best of 3. I can only imagine. And then first off, making their way all the way from, it's Malvinas Gaming.
Like you mentioned, the group stages did not go too well for Malvinas too. I mean, they were able to get their first game win, but right after that, you could see the inconsistencies from this team, right? They need to build a solid game plan here and stick with what works, because if they keep on experimenting like they did in the group stage, it's not going to be a good day for Malvinas.
It's a long road for Malvinas to actually make it back. They came from M3, Steffe and Harley, a lot of experience on their backs, but here it looks like reality is just so different. Also making their way from a beautiful Turkey. It's Incendio Supremacy. I actually had a conversation with one of their managers and of course one of the casters who took care of Turkey, Sambyonasi, Murano. There's a lot of promise in that region. It's just a matter of reps. They just need more professional MLBB esports over there, and you see that the potential for Incendio is real.
I remember in day 1 of group stage, right? They were taking away the Dark Horse title from Falcon, and Falcon somehow just back. I think that's really impressive coming out from this region.
And with that being said, just what they do in a best of 3 when their backs are against the wall, who knows what's going to be coming out of Alien and Co, because that's their last chance here in M4. No pressure. But speaking of which, MPL SG back-to-back champions. Talk to us about RSG, Jace.
Man, RSG since the start of MPL Singapore, since Season 1, they were always in the lower brackets, but that's where they thrive. And here they are in M4 as well. This is where they will shine. When their backs are back against the wall, they'll pull out everything and anything and to get that resurgence back to the grand finals.
They were in the group of death, right? That's what they call it. So RSG, SG now in the lower brackets, I do believe we're going to see the best version of them too, coming out with less pressure, I believe.
Yeah, not only was it the group of them, but it was their group. They were seeded there, and we're just drawn with the super ready teams. And one of them is walking in. That's the Valley. From North America. Trex, talk to us about your boys, because they had a rocky group stage.
They definitely had a very, very rocky group stage, and I think there was just so much hype, and now people are starting to doubt them. But I will say, I had some words with Zayn, I've had some words with some of the team, and Zayn still feels confident. He thinks he wants to maybe switch some things up here. He can't show all the cards. I don't think they want to show all the cards, but it's not going to be an easy route. But hopefully it is not the lower bracket for them, but the comeback bracket. I like it. Comeback bracket.
Dude, the comeback bracket?
Comeback bracket. It's like, I feel like, it's the group stage, right? It's all best of ones. It's this crappiest kind of format. But now we're already in the knockout stage. That's 3, best of 5. I think there's a lot more wiggle room to play with, and you better be sure that they will try to adapt on the stage.
I mean, remember M3, right? When they got to the knockout stage, they were able to beat Blacklist International, and they went on to win the entire thing, so never count the Valley out.
Yeah, different year though. It's a different year, and I think this time with the lower bracket, it's not just about hunger anymore. There's a lot of hungry teams, but this time in M4, it's going to be about skill. It's going to be about talent, and just being hungry for the trophy won't get you there.
Yeah, no, that's true because, again, in our many conversations with players and teams off broadcast, they actually all agree, and I think you folks as well at home will say that M4 is a totally different beast. All the teams came to win, and everyone, I believe, should take it the distance. I don't think we're going to be able to see any sweeps. So with that being said, let's move on along, throw it over back to our stage because more teams are making their way in.
Thank you very much to our panelists. Where yes, I gotta say, man, going for World Championships, experience is super important. We got 4 teams here that have the experience, but not every single member has the same experience on the world stage. We have Malvinas Gaming, Incendio Supremacy, RSGSG, and the Valley, dude.
Some of you have experience in the world stage, and for some of you guys, it's your first time. So, for those who have been here before, tell us what's going to be different from the last time that you or your team have been here. And for the first timers, how did your teammates help you ease through coming here in Jakarta, Indonesia? Let's start off with Dragon.
Thanks to the experience of my college in SIM3, they gave me more than anything in the mentality to play calmly against the best in the world and more than anything to improve my role.
Now, the veterans in the team is really helping everyone out to catch up against all the best teams in the world.
That's right. Now we have Rosa from Incendio Supremacy.
This is the first M-series for me, but I became very stressed. But after first match and some scrims, we realized that we can show some good performance, and we are ready to fight.
So they gained some confidence from their first 3 matches here.
And scrims, and they indeed are ready to fight. They were amazing during the stages.
Now we have Ray from RSGSG.
It's my first time playing in our stage, and it made me feel very nervous. But because my teammates they play in M3, so they taught me how to remain calm and just focus in the game. So I learned a lot from them.
How did they teach you to be calm? What's your calming technique?
Because when I play on the stage, I see a lot of people, I get very nervous and scared. So they told me to just ignore the audience and just pretend they are playing at home.
To focus and to go boom boom.
Ignore everything else. We're playing at home. This is our comfort zone.
Now, everyone's waiting for his answer. Mobadane from the Valley. What's different this time around? Because you really surprised us in M3. Everybody was wowed. Now, what's going on different in the knockout stage onwards?
We have some new members that we've picked up, and the stage didn't go as well as we might have thought it would, but I think we'll do okay.
And how did you guys react? What did you learn?
Work on our drafts. I think we all get a little bit nervous on stage that we definitely need to fix. A little bit of stage fright.
But knowing you, Mobazane, you're a great leader. You coach your team very well. I know you're gonna come up with something surprising to surprise the entire world.
Yeah, and honestly, I kind of feel like, just like what our panelists say, this is the comebackable stage. Is like, yeah, sure, group stages is group stages, but the knockout stage, this is where the real fun starts.
The comebackable stage. Now we're going to be talking about the next 4 teams, so let's head on over to Leo for the next 4.
Lagi gibah. Masih lama.
Ini, tau nggak?
Gojek lah.
Soalnya lagi ngawas ya. Aku, Resti, Bu, Serit ya. Pokoknya rombongan kita dari Bandar Lampung kan. Nah, ada siswa izin tuh kawan ikutin sama Resti. Ikutin sampai guru sampai singgung. Padahal lu baik bener, sampai kita makan aja dikasih ke kelas ya.
Ujian nih kalian enggak?
Iya, misalnya kan dulu kan ngajar di kalian enggak gitu orang.
Jadi kan yang anak kepala dari Bandar Lampung itu ngawasnya biasanya 3 dari Indonesia lupa.
Memang keren bener Resti ini kalau nggak salah.
Who's battling now? We've got GD Arco.
Gideon. G&G, that's G&G for you. Gideon, you wake up on the right side of the bed this morning?
Absolutely.